Senator Wicker.
You surely did. 3, 2, 1. Let me just make a statement because we do have a vote and many other things to get to. And so I will not have a chance to do a question. I want to put in the record at this point, Mr. Chairman, a peer-reviewed article by Dr. Bjorn Lomborg of Copenhagen Consensus Center entitled Impact of Current Climate Proposals. Could I put that
without objection?
I also like to put into the record a press release issued by the Copenhagen Consensus with regard to that peer-reviewed study.
Again, without objection.
And let me just say this. Mr. Lomborg and I have not always seen eye to eye on the causes of climate change. But he has, I think, released a very important peer-reviewed study. And of course, I look on the internet and I see the first thing that happens when you challenge the status quo is that there's a chorus of people saying that the data's wrong and faulty and should be disregarded. But here's what Dr. Lomborg tells us about the Paris promises. And he basically says this: if Paris accomplishes everything they want to, and if you use their own projections, if we measure the impact of every nation fulfilling every promise by the year 2030, the total temperature reduction will be 0.048 degrees Celsius. In other words, by the end of this century, if everything they say is correct, we will have accomplished a change in degrees Celsius of less than 0.05 of a degree Celsius. My friend from New Jersey may or may not be correct about the problem. But the question is, we spend all this money and divert it from all of these other areas. What are we going to get for it in addressing this problem? And this peer-reviewed study says you're going to get less than 0.05 of a degree by the end of the century. The United Kingdom is diverting $8.9 billion from its overseas budget. Going to turn it over to climate change. We're going to divert almost $9 billion and get 0.5 of a degree Celsius. I think the people of the world who answer public opinion polls are correct when asked where action related to climate change ranks out of 16 categories. They rank it dead last. I think the people that are most disadvantaged in this world would rather have us use money to improve education, to increase electricity availability, to fight malaria. Malnourishment claims at least 1.4 million children's lives per year. And yet we're taking money away from programs that do that. Or we're taking money that could be used for malnourishment and putting it on something that's going to give us less than 0.05 of a degree. 1.2 billion people live in extreme poverty. Think of what the United Nations could do with the money that we're going to put, as if it's $100 billion or whatever. Think of what we could do to help people in poverty, to help children who's dying from malnutrition. 2.6 billion human beings on this planet lack clean drinking water and sanitation. We could prevent 300,000 deaths a year if we took this money and put it on malaria. And so I just say, I hope this Congress, I hope this Senate will act with caution. I hope the representatives of the American people will act with caution when they go to Paris. And I hope whatever is done, I hope we make it clear, and the word should go out from this hearing and from this Capitol, that whatever is agreed to by the people representing the United States of America in Paris should come back to this Congress for debate, for consultation, and for approval or disapproval by the Congress. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.